Good afternoon and welcome everyone. My name is Nate Vanderplatz. I'm the City Administrator here in Lennox. Here with your video update for June 9, 2022. Just a couple of items to make note of. The City Council meeting is next week Monday, the June 13 meeting. So that's Monday, June 13 at 7 o'clock. A few things on the agenda, mostly just a few agreements that we need to take care of. The biggest agreement that we need to look at is another grant agreement for Boynton Avenue project that's already underway. We secured another $1.6 million in grants for that project a couple of weeks ago. And so we've got to approve the grant agreement for that project. Again, every dollar that we secure in grant revenue offsets what the community has to pay in terms of water and sewer surcharges on their utility bills. With regard to that Boynton Avenue project, progress is moving along pretty well. We expect most of the underground work on phase 1 to be complete in the next week or so. It's pretty close to being on schedule. We do have a couple of material delays that have slowed things down a little bit, but nothing too troublesome. We're working to find a way around some of those delays. We plan to see phase 2 removals, so from Poplar to Juniper, we plan to see that to start happening soon. That'll close Main Street and the joint Juniper-Boynton intersection. So if you've been going through Countryside Addition to get to northern Lennox in the past couple of months, that intersection at Boynton and Juniper is going to be closing here in the next couple of weeks, and so you'll need to take a new route. I'm going to suggest 2nd Avenue is probably the most likely route for those of us living on the north side of Lennox, and really anything north of 1st Avenue, but any of the other streets will be open as well. 5th Avenue should be open by then. That project is moving along pretty well. In fact, we're hoping to see some asphalt yet today on Ash Street there at 5th Avenue and Ash. So that's about 2 to 3 months ahead of schedule. So we're really pleased with how things have been coming along there. South Main Street, that's also pretty well ahead of schedule. We expect to see paving to start there in the next couple of weeks. Again, that's going to be concrete and not asphalt. It's possible that this concrete street could be complete by mid-July instead of mid-August or September, as we had originally planned. In terms of economic conditions here in town, things continue to look good. Sales tax revenue continues to grow. Right now we're sitting at about 26% increase over last year through April. It'll be interesting to see what May shows. We don't have those numbers in from the state yet. But this really is a local economic indicator for us. You know, how good is the local economy doing? And we watch that pretty closely to keep an eye on what economic activity is generating in the community and what kinds of things do we need to plan for in the future. Outside of that, Countryside continues to go gangbusters. New houses out there all the time. We got 13 new permits for the Countryside Edition just this week. So that brings us to 33 new home permits in Lennox just this year alone, 52 in the last 12 months. That's exciting news for us. Just this year alone, we're looking at about $9.5 million in residential activity in town. And you couple that with last year's probably $7 million or so, we're looking at $16 to $17 million just in residential housing improvements in the last 18 months, excuse me. On the Parks and Recreation side, the recreation programs are up and going. Games are going well. Weather has cooperated for the most part. Got a couple of games here and there that have been pushed back due to rain or canceled due to rain. We had our first volleyball tournament out at West Evergreen Park this past Saturday. It went very well. Had some great teams, great competition showed up. We had a food truck that was turned out really well. And the new playground is very popular, of course, as well. If you have a chance to get out there, please do. But also watch your inboxes. If you're already on our Park and Recreation mail list, great. If not, sign up because we've got information out now on this summer's new sand volleyball league. So there'll be 14U, 18U, and adult leagues going for sand volleyball this summer. Sign up. We'll have a description we'll have a link in the description of this video. We hope to see a lot of people out there. If nothing else, a great night to get out if the weather cooperates. We've got the Lennox Municipal Band, first concert of the season tonight. I think the Lennox Alpacas are playing tonight at the big baseball field, so a great night if the rain holds off for everybody to get out and enjoy what is rapidly becoming a great summer here in Lennox. Have a great week.